Well, happy Monday, everyone. It is time for Nerd Report. My name is Lewis, your lovely host. What is up? Monday. Let's start off the weekend right here with a nice little live stream for you all. We're going to talk about drones and a few other things that are going on around the planet. How the hell is everyone? How is everyone doing? Astrid, thank you. Starting the support. Thank you so much, Astrid. Hearts for Astrid. If you see Astrid in the chat, tag her, hook her up with a heart for being the first supporter today on Nerd Report. Yeah, Nerd Report. There you go, Matthew. What's up, Project Metal? And I see Astrid in the comments as well. I see Jules. I see many new people. If you're new and you're proud, Project Metal, hit the hearts, man, in the comments. New people here on Nerd Report, your favorite. We're talking about everything. True crime, weird stuff, right? Cultural call out, Brandon. Weird stuff like these drones. A lot of weird stuff going on, right? Sometimes we get a little bit more serious. Unfortunately, the incident that happened at that school today, probably go over that press release or that press event. And see a very sad case at a school. So, we cover a variety of things and just talk about it as a group in the form of news, in the form of conversation. Trixie, what's up, Trixie? Chicky, what's up? How's everyone doing? Hit the like before we continue. Hit that damn like, folks. I know you could do it. I know you see it right there. Let's start off on a light note. Have you heard this story? Have you heard about Justin Timberlake, his bulge during a concert? That's right. Justin Timberlake. This has gone viral. Justin Timberlake's bulge, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments. All right. Fans get packed deal. Bulge steals Nashville show. Right here. Justin Timberlake. There you go. You see that? What is it? You see that? God dang it. That is small, man. Thank God other people are thinking it's small too. Look at that. That's taking over the news. Look at that. Justin Timberlake. Sweaty balls. Sweaty. I don't know if I could play this. What is the reaction, folks? What do you think of all this? Pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. The things that go viral. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that? Anyways, Justin Timberlake had some trouble the other day. Well, not the other day, like a few months ago with the DUI. So we started off with Justin Timberlake's Little Pecker. All right. Poor guy. There we go. As people settle in, they're probably like thinking, where the hell is the drone footage? Well, look, I heard the drone is much bigger than this. So, all right, next up, folks. First up, actually, let me see if there's audio in here. All right. So I could do it because Trump has some opinions. He has some opinions here. There we go. I'll play it. He's calling out the government. He had a press conference today, and he's calling out the government. He says they know what the drones are. But they're not sharing it with us. Now, I want you to listen to this and let me know what you think, all right?
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports? It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
Will you shoot them down?
They're very close to Bedminster. I think
Yeah.
maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
Uh-oh. Has he received an intelligence briefing on the drones? He doesn't want to comment on it.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around
That's
New
weird.
Jersey ports?
He knows.
It seems like the American people have a big
The
disconnect.
government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
Will you shoot them down?
They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster.
Of course, he's joking.
I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
Okay, hold on. So can't Trump tell us if he knows? I don't think so. I think he's sworn. There's people that will go after him, I think.
I don't want to comment on that.
Have you been?
Do you have any reason to think they're a threat?
I'm not sure.
Two quick questions.
Thank you for watching. Go to
He doesn't break rules. I'll play that one more time.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports? It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
Will you shoot them down?
They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
Have you been?
Do you have any reason to think they're a threat?
Two quick questions.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget.
All right, what do you guys think? What do you think, folks? What's your opinion on that? Also, we got this video sent to us from Fuzz. Our very own Fuzz took these videos. We're gonna go over them right now. She said I could play them. She sent them to me on via email. So let's see what she has. Supposedly these are videos of the drones. Let's check it out. If Fuzz comes in here, hearts for her, please.
Errands. Like I said, I haven't been able to see any of the drones near my house because I have too many trees, but I was certainly seeing a bunch of them driving through the farmlands. So I stopped to take a video. There's the moon and there's the stars, right? There's something going right there. See the drone? The blinking? There's one. Let's go on the other side of the street. There's one right there. There's one down there. See
There
them
you
all
go.
flickering?
Fuzz has video.
There's tons of them out here, guys. It's kind of crazy. I think that one's a star. But you see them all? They're moving. They're blinking. There's a car coming. Hey y'all, it's me, Fuzz the Piney. I live in the Pine Barrens, and I'm currently in the Pine Barrens. Like I said, I haven't been able to see any of the drones near my house because I have too many trees, but I was certainly seeing a bunch of them driving through the farmlands. So
The thing with the drones, though, I know that drones are sold everywhere, but these are being described as SUV size. And like, I've looked at drones because, like, I don't know, man, sales of drones must be going up. Sales of the drones must be going up. And I looked at drones, and they're small. They're literally like a little bit bigger than your hand. SUV size needs to be registered.
stopped to take a video. There's the moon and there's the stars, right? There's something going right there. See the drone? The blinking? There's one. Let's go on the other side of the street. There's one right there. There's one down there. See them all flickering? There's tons of them out here, guys. It's kind of crazy. I think that one's a star. But you see them all? They're moving. They're blinking. There's a car coming.
That car coming, man. The car added how would I say, like an effect. It added a movie effect. Right? Kind of cool.
Being more and more, there's a really low one right there. I'm just driving home. They're everywhere, guys. That one's really low. There's so many. Look how many. Like every time I move the camera, there's more. There's one up there. There's one right next to it. And that one. That's the low one. Holy crap, guys. There keeps being more and more. There's a really low one right there. I'm just driving home. They're everywhere, guys. That one's really low. There's so many. Look how many. Like every time I move the camera, there's more. There's one up there. There's one right next to it. And that one. That's the low one. Holy crap, guys. There keeps being more and more. There's a really low one right there. I'm just driving home. They're everywhere, guys. That one's really low.
Here's the third video.
Piney, I am in the Pine Barrens, and Joel gave me the idea to try to capture some of these drones out here, and there are so many. Look, there's 3 right in this video right now. And that's just a tiny part of the sky. That's a star. There's a bunch over here too. I had another video of me standing outside the car, but it's currently 28 degrees. I'm freezing. So here's 3 drones or 4 drones right in this shot right here. So there you go, folks. Drones in the pines, War of the Worlds. Jules is right. They're all here.
Folks, we have breaking news. Stay right there with me. Breaking news. Hit that 1 if you're ready for the breaking news. Hit the like and stuff. I think this is let's get this real quick. I think this is happening now. Breaking news. Are you ready? Hit that 1 button. There we go. We have a car chase. Car chase in full effect, folks. All right. Guy just stopped. Weapons drawn. Do you think they'll take off again? Nothing to do with the drones right now. Everyone loves a car chase. It's a bit strange. The guy just stopped. Think he'll take off again? It looks like the car is packed. Yeah, like the airbags ignited. I don't know what happened here. There's a car chase. His arms are up. They could easily take off again. Nothing yet. It is kind of dangerous though, because if the cops can't see the person, they may assume the person is up to no good, right? There's a car chase in LA. LA County car chase. That's what we're watching right now. And then we'll go back to the drones. It's a standoff. Sorry, there's no audio here. So we're still in the middle of a standoff in Los Angeles, folks. Oh, wow. Look at that. You could actually get closer in there. Zoom in. Still, the standoff goes on, folks. LA, this is the ending of a car chase. There's no audio, so I apologize. But look at the traffic this guy started. You can't hear anything because there's no audio, guys. Here's what I'll do. I'll put on background music so you know you're live. We're live. There you go. We're watching a standoff from a car chase. No wigs found yet. Here, I'll bring you to where it ended. It was going strong, and then the guy just stopped. See, that's the car right there, and then it just stopped somewhere. And we're still in the middle of the standoff. Causing all this traffic in LA. Yes, house music. They did not bump up, no. Folks, I'm going to have you all vote. Should I go back to the drone coverage or watch this till it ends and then go back to the drone coverage? In the comments, I need your opinion. The drone coverage, which is the main topic, or should I go back after this is resolved? Stay here for a bit. Drone. I mean, this could end up crazy too, right? Stay here. I mean, stay here. I go back to the drone coverage later. Car should have blown up. You know what? I'll monitor this in the back. We'll go back to drone coverage because I'll be monitoring it. If it something happens, then I'll go back to it. All right, folks. Once again, after Justin Timberlake is small. All right, let's go to this. Trump makes an announcement about the drones. Let me know if you could hear this.
Comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports. It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
We
Want to
should
know the
down.
truth.
Bedminster, is that a golf course, or I'm not familiar with it?
They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
Have you been?
Oh my God! Do you think he received an intelligence briefing on the drones? What do you guys think?
Do you have any reason to think they're a threat?
Two quick questions.
Thank you for watching.
All right. Do you have any reason to think they're a threat? Oops. We went over these sightings right here.
All right, thanks guys. Stay safe. Bye. Okay guys, it's Fuzz the Piney. I am in the Pine Barrens, and Joel gave me the idea to try to capture some of these drones out here, and there are so many. Look, there's 3 right in this video right now. And that's just a tiny part of the sky. That's
Lucky. I would be over there filming. Dang it. I would be over there filming it. Joe Rogan's even scared now. Joe Rogan's been talking about the drones as well. This video has him concerned. Let's see what video has Joe Rogan concerned. Okay.
Hey everyone, my name is John Ferguson. I'm the CEO of Saxon Aerospace here in Wichita, Kansas. I'm not normally a TikTok kind of a guy. I like watching this stuff every once in a while. But I'm a manufacturer of unmanned aircraft, military grade unmanned aircraft, as you can see one of my systems here.
That drone is not as big as the one they're claiming to see in New Jersey.
There's all of these mysterious drones going on off the East Coast, and as a professional, as a subject matter expert, I wanted to give you all my opinion on what I think could be going on with these drones. I don't particularly believe that these have a nefarious intent. I could be wrong, but I want to give you the truth and what I believe. It's my own opinion, and I've not bounced this off of anybody. So, you know, if you think it's bullshit, whatever, that's cool.
Okay, we're reacting to this guy's video. It's fair use. Reaction. Reaction video. All right, it's kind of a long video. This one comes from John.Ferguson730. He knows what the drones are. Let's see what they are.
You know, I don't want to spread misinformation, as we know that there's a lot of that going around. But anyway, back in the 1980s, Ronald Reagan had dismantled the nuclear program, and there were, with Russia, there were countless nuclear missiles that were disarmed and disposed of. Well, there were over 80, I believe. There were over 80 nuclear warheads that were in Ukraine that came up missing. Okay.
Oh man.
We don't know where they are. Maybe somebody does, but nobody really knows where these are. And I speak with some pretty high level government officials on this stuff, and it seems as though that is the case. So I spoke to a gentleman a few months ago who was trying to raise an alarm to the highest levels of our government, which they had their ears closed, about this one particular nuclear warhead that he physically put his hands on. He physically touched this warhead that was left over from Ukraine.
Okay, listen. Those warheads don't have to be that big. And man, I hope they're not on a drone.
And he knew that that thing was headed towards the United States. Okay.
What?
That is a very serious deal. And everyone knows that the United States government, this administration, is pushing to get into a war with Russia. We all know that. We all feel it. We all see it. Okay. Well, back up a few years. Do y'all remember when those drones were mysteriously flying across the Interstate 70 corridor from Colorado up into Nebraska, down here into Kansas, and out into Missouri? Well, it was believed that those drones were looking for radioactive material because there had been some material that come up missing.
Check it out, folks. Now they're saying there's a high dosage of radioactivity around these drones. Have you encountered that news?
Here in the United States, and they felt like it was high probability that the nuclear or the radioactive material would be taken along the Interstate 70 corridor heading east or west or south. So from what we understand, they were out there trying to find this radioactive material. Now, drones, they have no reason to be in the air at night unless you're doing some type of ISR work, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, looking for bad guys or looking for a victim, a search and rescue victim, or law enforcement, or some type of military project, right? There's no reason for a drone to be flying at night, really, okay? Because they don't see shit. So, unless you have thermal optics, drones really don't see stuff. You need to do mapping during the day. If you're going to do farming stuff, mostly do it during the day.
Yeah.
The only reason why you would ever fly an aircraft, an unmanned aircraft at night, is if you're looking for something, whether it be a person or trying to smell gas. We have methane gas detection systems that can detect gas leaks in pipelines. You really wouldn't use thermal optics for trying to find gas leaks, just simply because the only way you're actually going to find a gas leak with thermal optics is if the gas leak is aggressive enough that it has a difference in temperature, because thermal imaging, it creates a digital image based off the temperature variance. So whatever is different in temperature, it creates an image. Usually gas leaks so slow that it goes quickly into ambient before you can even see it. So we have special sensors that can detect gas leaks. We also have special sensors that can detect radioactive material. So with this gentleman that I had spoken with, who was trying to raise the alarm to try to get somebody in the government to say, hey, we need to work together to go try to find this nuclear warhead, none of that ever happened. They knew that warhead was on its way to the United States. That's all that ever came of it.
Huh.
Nothing ever happened. This government did not do anything at all to help this gentleman raise the alarm and raise awareness that there is a very deadly weapon on its way to the United States. It's out there. Nobody knows where it's at now. It left Europe.
Do you think this guy is saying the truth? He's talking about a weapon that left to come here. And I guess he's implying that they may be on the drones. Who's buying this?
Now it's gone. So my own guess, is that these drones are not nefarious in intent. If they are, they are, but I doubt it. But if they are drones, the only reason why they would be flying and flying that low is because they're trying to smell something on the ground.
Oh boy.
That's it. There's no other reason for a drone to be flying in the air other than to piss a bunch of people off at night. That's it. So my belief is they're trying to smell something on the ground, gas leaks, radioactive material, whatever. So, and do I think that that they're coming up out of the ocean? No, I don't
Yeah,
think
but
so.
people are saying, but aren't people saying they're coming out of the ocean? By the way, Fuzz, I played your videos earlier. Thank you for that.
Drones that are multi-copter type drones, not the the fixed wing aircraft that look like regular airplanes, but the multi-copters, they only have so much battery life. They have hybrid versions that are gas powered with electric, but those can still only fly for a short period of time. There's no way in hell that any drone is going to go miles off the coast as a multi-copter and fly into the interior of the United States and do a bunch of work and then turn around and fly back. It's just physics will not allow that to happen. So these drones, I believe, are launched from a location that nobody knows, but I do believe that they're flying low enough that they're just trying to sniff the ground and try to find something. So again, I hate to be a pessimist or a guy that thinks, directly to the negative. However, I know as a professional, I mean, we build professional stuff for the military. I believe that they're actually out there trying to smell something that's very important. So
Really?
anyway, let me know what you think of this video. I'm not trying to gaslight. I'm not.
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to. It's for our safety. I don't know. Is it for our safety? What's going on? I don't know if I'm buying this.
Here on the East Coast, particularly in and around New Jersey. We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat or have a foreign nexus. The Department of Homeland Security and the FBI are investigating these sightings, and they're working closely with state and local law enforcement to provide resources using numerous detection methods to better understand their origin, using very sophisticated.
Good morning, UFO. Do you want to come in with your theory today? I know you had one. Was it yesterday? You had some opinion about this. I know you have a good channel. I'm dropping the link in the comments. Good morning, UFO. I dropped the invite link. It's only for you. If you want to share your opinion of what you think is going on.
Electronic detection technologies provided by federal authorities. We have not been able to, and neither have state or local law enforcement authorities, corroborate any of the reported visual sightings. To the contrary, upon review of available imagery, it appears that many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft that are being operated lawfully. The United States Coast Guard is providing support.
How could they be operated lawfully when they shut down airports? And I don't get it.
To the state of New Jersey and has confirmed that there is no evidence of any foreign-based involvement from coastal vessels. And importantly, there are no reported or confirmed drone sightings in any restricted airspace. Now, that said, we certainly take seriously the threat that can be posed by unmanned aircraft systems, which is why law enforcement and other agencies continue to support New Jersey and investigate the reports, even though they have uncovered no malicious activity or intent at this particular stage. While there is no known malicious activity occurring, the reported sightings there do, however, highlight a gap in authorities. And so we urge Congress to pass important legislation that will extend and expand existing counter-drone authorities so that we are better prepared to identify and mitigate any potential threats to airports or other critical infrastructure, and so that state and local authorities are provided all the tools that they need to respond to such.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. Welcome. Good morning, UFO. How are you?
What's up? Thank you so much for letting me jump on. Things are pretty crazy right now.
Yeah, you've been to the show before, right? Like a year ago? here?
You let me jump on once. We talked about the helicopter. We talked about the face peelers, man.
Yeah. Pelacaras, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I remember you.
those.
You changed your name though, right? Wasn't it something else?
I did. It's now Good Morning UFO. I just got a little creative. I rebranded it. I thought it was kind of cool. Plus, then people know it's at 5 a.m. every morning.
Yeah, girl, I don't know how the heck you do it, but you have those videos up really early, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need some sleep. I need some sleep. So what is the take on the UFO with the UFO community and these drones? Look, I gotta be honest with you. I do cover the UFOs, and I do believe in life on other planets, and sometimes I question if they've been here. But sometimes we get these videos, man, and they just look so fake. And I want to be honest to people and say, hey, look, these look fake. And then people get upset. They want to think everything's real. It's like, well, not everything is real. There's real mixed with fake stuff out there, I believe, and everything. But one thing I will say, Good Morning UFO, is that these images have proven that, these are real images of real drones or even aircrafts or whatever, and they look like crap. So maybe those UFO photos we've been kind of dissing are actually real at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. Like, well, some of these now it's just like everybody's freaking out about the amount of videos that there are, because you're getting people saying like, I saw an orb, I saw this. So now it's like right now, pretty much every UFO video that's out there is on the table to be something, because then they're saying like, look, they're in the UK. Look, they actually are in the UK. And some of these drones are like, but now everybody's like, they're posting a photo being like, the drones are in my state now. And I don't know, like it does.
So what is the UFO community saying? Are they saying these are UFOs, or they're just saying they're drones?
Oh, dude, it's both. So you've got the deep divers, who I would say are like super researchers, like Black Vault, even the Stephen Greer camp. Like Stephen Greer's been on like the false flag alien invasion for like years, right? So this was just like the best thing, like in terms of predicting things. People totally thought this was like false flag alien invasion coming in. But from what I just try to be logical with a lot of this stuff, because I have been down the rabbit hole with some people and some stories. And then when you get onto like the other side of like the starseed people, they're like, it's the Great Awakening.
Yeah. Project
I don't know
Bluebeam
about that,
stuff.
dude. Like, I don't know if this is the Great Awakening.
Well, you had some thoughts. Do you want to share them?
Yes, most definitely. So like what I think more than likely is, I've been seeing a lot of stuff. There was some radioactive material that was lost. And so a lot of people are trying to think that maybe this radioactive material that was lost within the New Jersey area is the reason that they have the drones out and they're like scoping things out, trying to figure out what's what. I've also seen radiation maps where there's like higher levels of radiation in New York City and New Jersey than usual.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And so that's interesting to me. So in my opinion,
it's not, I gotta be honest with you, that's not only not interesting, but radiation equals cancer. So that's very concerning. You know what I mean?
yeah. And then some other guy posted on Twitter that there was like this stomach virus that was just going through this area, and people were feeling nauseous, they were feeling dizziness, all of the things that you would feel associated with radiation poisoning, they were feeling in the areas where they're getting drones and they're having.
Yeah, are you there? All right, well, as she gets her sound back, Fuzz, thanks for that video. I played them earlier.
You're welcome.
How was that?
What, the video?
Most recently, AI just pushed through the red line, which they weren't supposed to at all, right? Like they were not supposed to push through this certain level of AI that exists, but they were able to. And so like, it'd be pretty weird if this was actually AI, because if we don't know what they are, and they're not aliens, they also have FAA lighting. These drones are following FAA regulations. However, there are other photos I've seen of things. There's just it's seriously like information overload. information overload right now in terms of the UFO community. I don't even think they know what's going on. Like they've been so excited about the end of the alien wars for the last few days. I think everybody's finally calmed down, but man, I was expecting something cool, but unfortunately,
what if we're giving the aliens too much credit and like they could intergalactic space travel is ahead of us, but their drone technology is like just like ours. You know what I mean? Maybe they do use that lighting, you know? Huh?
Yes, dude. Maybe they're coming and they're like, oh, this is just like what we like. Maybe they're just who's to
maybe
say
they're copying
that
our
they
technology.
aren't?
Maybe they're copying our technology. You know,
they could be using. And why not? Why wouldn't you use just a basics? Like, I mean, they're just getting to the basics. Why they don't even need anything beyond. The aliens don't need anything beyond the basics. They could use a regular old drone, just like we could use a regular old hammer. I mean, it's a really good point. There's no reason.
Yeah. Maybe they're advanced, more advanced than us in some aspects, and then we're more advanced than them. I mean, like, look, what's a nuclear bomb? It's pretty much the power of a star, so that's probably the strongest form of energy in the universe is probably an atom or a nuke. So, like, where else could you go from there? And maybe they come to our planet like, hey, these nukes, how do we copy that technology to conquer our enemies?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuzz, how you feeling?
I'm actually really interested.
I got to jump off, Louis, but thank you so much for letting me jump on, and thank you so much for creating this space where people can talk about this important topic.
Oh yeah, you too. Check out Good Morning UFO. Also, later on, I want to talk to you about the dying off of the Pelacabra.
Yes, dude.
Pelacabras.
Okay. I have a hookup with Timothy Alvarino, so DM me. I've been wanting. DM me. You have my Twitter. Good Morning UFO to everybody who wants to DM me. I have open DMs for everybody. If you see something, I'm cool. Just DM me, whatever. I love getting random emails, or DMs. But yeah, DM me because I actually am trying to sit down to get a Timothy Alvarino interview, and I thought of you. Immediately, because I was like, it'd be cool to have like a co-host, because interviews always make me super nervous. But anyway, that's a whole other behind the scenes.
If you want me to be the co-interviewer, I'd be more than happy to. I'm just
saying, you like Timothy Alvarino, you know who he is. We're both deep into it, and it helps to have somebody else there when you do an interview, so you don't I don't know.
Yeah, because we'll talk later, but my theory is that Mexican disclosure thing they had ruined the entire thing because those two aliens were from Peru. So every time you search Peruvian aliens, those two aliens showed up after, and it's like you can't find the Peru village attack incident anymore.
Isn't that interesting?
That's what I got.
I just saw a drone that looks like a guy on a jetpack too, and immediately I was like, "Dude, the pellet!" Because those were human beings on like hoverboards. Anyway, we got to talk more.
Yeah, Boba Fett. We'll talk later. Thank you.
Okay.
What's going on, Fuzz?
Well, something she said that's really interesting is nuclear radiation gives you like stomach problems. Myself, my mom lives closest to the beach. She's in Ocean County that they keep talking about on the news.
Right.
We've had real bad issues with our stomachs the past week.
No.
Yeah, so there may be something with that, and I do live near Route 70. And if they're flying around there, that would make sense if they're looking for something nuclear.
Are you gonna go filming tonight?
No, I can't. I fell again today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I got 2 busted legs. It's like 20 degrees. I just can't do it. Like I did a regular video today, but I told everyone to watch your video because I agreed with you. It's probably just government doing what government does, and that's why they're not saying anything.
Let's go to that because let me see if I got this guy here. Well, first of all, let's get to that because I do have other things. Believe it or not, I have some kind of order to the show sometimes. This is a 911 call, right? So let's do this.
Lieutenant Cole for a suspicious drone sighting in North Stonington. The reporting's party name is Lisa. She's driving back to Groton, but believes she has video of drones in the area that were landing in the solar panel farm, sucking power from the solar panels so they can continue their flights.
Whoa.
You'd call her. Lieutenant Cole for a suspicious drone sighting in North Stonington. The reporting's party name is Lisa. She's driving back to Groton, but believes she has video of drones in the area that were landing in the solar panel farm, sucking power from the solar panels so they can continue their flights. You'd call her.
I don't know if that's real or fake or what the hell that is, but that's pretty crazy. So they landed in a solar power area to suck the power out. Solar power plant field, and they suck the power out. That's how allegedly they could keep flying forever, right?
Yeah, every farm out here has one. And also every university and local college in New Jersey has one. So yeah, like my old university has solar power panels over the parking lot, so over the cars. I'm wondering if that's why New Jersey's been pushing it for so long. It would make sense that the government is doing this.
Yeah, because I think it's a power grab. To not let us fly drones. Honestly, yesterday, because I started seeing we're gonna put legislation, we're gonna put in new laws. It's like, well, you just told us these are not dangerous, so why don't you just tell us what they are and fucking move along? Let's see what this thing.
They don't want us taking them down because they're expensive to replace. But I hate to say it, your local New Jerseyan doesn't listen too well to that. If they have a pew pew, they're going to take it down. So, yeah, yes, yep.
Are pew pew laws strict over there?
Yeah, we have about the same, because my best friend's in Chicago. We have the same exact as Illinois. So I don't know if you know about it, but I can't own a pew pew because I'm disabled, which is kind of ridiculous. But
what's the logic behind that? What's their logic?
There is none. If you're disabled, you're not allowed to have a pew pew in New Jersey. I hate it here. I love where I live, but our government is awful. So, yeah, it's just New Jersey government cares about North Jersey when they talk about New Jersey and doing things for the state. They don't care about us in the South here at all. Mm-hmm. So we kind of just do our own thing. Yeah.
Let's see this video. Lawmakers push for answers. See, now they want to put in laws. Let's see what they have to say.
So I'll give it
1 o'clock.
I'll let him go.
There you go.
Okay.
This
All
is
right.
white balance.
Okay.
I think we got it already.
Thank you.
Aiden, you're going to record for.
How am I going to hold this up? Okay. I'll do it this way. Okay.
And you do this way.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good to be back. And first, a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy everything to everybody. Okay, so why are we here today? We're here today because it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's a drone.
Oh my God.
Let's joke about it some more, Yeah.
I wonder if he talked to Warner Brothers because the Superman trailer is about to come out.
Yeah. Yep.
And when it comes to drones,
and he has a picture of it.
Yeah, that's the low one that was in my video. That's exactly what it looked like.
People in the New York area and all across the country have more questions than answers. We've seen lots of recent sightings in New York, New Jersey, Long Island, Staten Island. So it's remarkable with all these sightings over the last while. Why do we have more questions than answers?
And this guy, he's a senator. He should have Biden's phone number.
Yeah, and our governor actually apparently wrote a letter, an email to Biden, a really long one, saying that you guys aren't helping us at all. We have so many questions. What is going on? Can we please get help? And they've gotten no response.
It's kind of like what a weird situation. You can't. So basically, you can't communicate with the president. Are they that hard to obtain? It's not like he's doing a lot of press conferences. I'm so weird, man.
Yeah, he hasn't been around. As vice president hasn't been around, so I'm glad we didn't elect her if this is how things were going to be. So,
and then people are upset at Trump because he has comments. It's like, well, man, at least he's saying something, stupid or not, you know? At least something.
Well, we're here today for 3 reasons.
Now, this guy's just for the record, this guy's a Democrat. And New Jersey's the Republican, so it's kind of unified the party to get the answers, unified the political parties to get answers, and there's no answers from Biden.
No.
It's bizarre.
First, to push a new but unclassified tech into wide use.
All right, more control. Yay.
So-called Robin. To get answers on these drones. And also to announce that I am going to help pass, and I'm going to co-sponsor legislation that will...
Legislation is a fancy word for laws.
Yeah.
And laws, it's more laws to break more freedoms. The more laws are out there, the less freedoms or liberties, if you want to call them. A lot of them are necessary. But come on, dude. You told us that these are not any threat, so I don't get it.
Will combat these drones in a better way by allowing local police departments and state police departments to help the feds in sighting these drones, which so many have requested. If the technology exists for a drone to make it up into the sky, there certainly is the technology that can track the craft with precision and determine what the heck is going on. And that's what the Robin does. Today, we're asking the DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, to deploy special detection systems like the Robin, which use not a linear line of sight, but 360-degree technology that has a much better chance of detecting these drones. And we're asking DHS to bring them to the New York, New Jersey area. That's what we're trying to do, number one. Once we get those answers, we will be in much better shape. Let's face it. Our local people who have Our local people who have questions about these drones should not have to shake an 8-ball to get an answer.
Is this real? Look.
Like living in the Twilight Zone.
He's happy. Look.
You know what? We're going to throw rocks at it because we don't care. We don't care anymore. The federal government obviously isn't here for the state of New Jersey, and we get it. So
he is so goofy. Look at him.
Yeah.
They want real answers, and the Robin can supply those answers, and that's why we want them here.
Before I go on my imagine him preparing. Before I go on my conference, I will have an 8-ball and a picture of a drone, so I could be really edgy. Never mind that, like, the 8-ball joke is from 1936, and the fucking drones have been around since the 90s.
Yeah.
So this is a broader and better response to the technology than we now have, and we need them deployed.
All right.
Technology like the Robin was originally targeted to assess birds in aviation, so it can find little things, because when birds fly into a plane, it can be very, very damaging. But that precision is just the kind of technology, the 360-degree type of technology, that will make it much easier to figure out what these drones are, where...
Yeah, but 360-degree technology is also going to be able to spy on everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They are, and find out even who is launching them.
Yeah, and look inside your window as you're taking a shower. Good one.
I'm gonna hit it with a baseball bat if I see it.
You can. It's gonna probably be real high up in the air.
You know what? I don't care. I'll throw rocks. I'll do what I got to do. I'm not playing that game.
Exactly.
Of Homeland Security. These are not classified, so I can talk about them, about this technology. I asked them about it last week, and they said this is late last week, and this is just the kind of technology we need. Drone radar is based on the use of radio waves. The radio waves are sent out in short pulses, and that means it's detectable. The question is, why haven't the federal authorities detected them yet? But now we're pushing them to get this done quickly because it's been too long where there have been no answers. Now, it is true it's not so easy. Some of the drones are small. Some of the drones' flight patterns are erratic.
The drones, I don't know if you've seen them. The legal ones are very small. Like they're tiny and they're expensive.
Yeah.
They're really, really expensive. I wanted to, all this drone talk, folks, have all this drone talk encouraged you to look them up on Amazon? Be honest. To buy one.
Yeah, my neighbor has one, like just one of the little ones.
I'd lose it.
Multiple drones flying together can confuse a traditional radar system. And that's why, again, this new technology can really get us the answers that we need. Also today, I've written the Secretary of Homeland Security, Secretary Mayorkas, not only to urge action on technology like the Robin, but also to get him to support legislation. It's called S1631. Right now, state and local law enforcement does not have the ability or the legal authority to detect drones. It's only the federal agencies. But
you would think a drone is just like a freaking little airplane. How the hell can't they detect those?
We can see it with our eyeballs. We don't need technology.
Use an eyeball. There you go.
Yeah, use your eyes. They're everywhere. Use your eyeballs.
Use Justin Timberlake's balls. Oh wait, he fell off. Oh my god! I looked at that picture and I'm like, okay, don't tell me that women are going crazy over that because yeah, that thing was tiny.
Because there are so many of these.
I mean, at least compared to mine.
These drones in so many places. The local authorities want and need the help. This legislation will get them the help.
No.
The FBI
law will get them the help. You got to switch the words from legislation to laws.
Its authority, for instance, over the Super Bowls. I'm going to the Giant game today. There will be the feds with certain technologies right over the stadium there to detect any dangerous drones or anything else that could happen.
He's talking to the people like they're first graders. Technology.
Well, they can use the same thing to detect the drones that we now have and have seen. So that's basically it. I'll co-sponsor this legislation. It's called S1631 that allows the local authorities to do so, and I will be pushing it as soon as possible. As I said, I'll do it again for this nice man who came in.
Did you hold up the photo again?
Yes, I will. I will. To this very nice fellow.
Did the press member actually ask to hold up the photo?
Look outside. Look outside.
Oh my god. I mean, it is. I mean, if they're gonna mock them, look at.
That's exactly how it looks. You see it with your eyeballs.
Like, doesn't it look like your great grandpa? Like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
You told him about drones, and like, wow, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, grandpa. And if you go to this room, we have colored TV. We have a colored TV in the next room, man.
Block your face, Senator.
No, good point. I should have learned that over the years.
You know how to do this.
Yes, okay. So this is what's in the sky. It's not.
That's what's in the sky.
No kidding.
Not one of these are in the sky. This is the one.
A bird, it's a plane, it's a drone.
Oh my god. Didn't he say this twice? It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a drone?
I hate this guy. He's the worst.
No, oh, good point. I should have learned that over the years.
How to do this.
Yes, okay. So this is what's in the sky.
Uh-huh.
It's not a bird, it's a plane, it's a drone.
Look up in the sky. It's a
3
bird.
times
It's
he
a
said it.
plane.
New Yorkers have tremendous questions about it. We are going to get the answers for them. Okay? And as I said, we'll do it this way since I did it
As I said, it's a bird. It's a plane.
this way last time.
It's
You
Boomer.
should not, if you see a drone in your air,
Yeah, Boomer.
you should not have to shake an 8-ball to see what it is.
What?
There ought to be better technology.
Wait, hold
And
on.
as I said, we'll do it this way since I did it this way last time. You should not, if you see a drone in your air over your home, you should not have to shake an 8-ball to see what it is. There ought to be better technology, and there is. We need that technology here in New York, ASAP.
It's called
Eyeballs.
Yeah, you got it. Why don't you call them and save us some tax money and tell them use the technology? It's called your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Or what about the millions of pictures they've taken with the iPhone?
Which you also use your eyeballs for.
God,
Okay? Questions on this subject?
I don't know. I don't know if I feel sorry for them or if I'm just, I don't know.
No, I don't feel sorry for any of these government
You know
officials.
what I do feel sorry for is like, why the hell is there so few likes? Folks, can we get the likes up? Share this video. Share this video right now. Come on. Thank you very much. Let's get the likes up at least. Let's go. Also, thanks to Astrid for that gifted membership. You can support the channel with gifting memberships. Do it right now. I dare you to gift memberships, folks, or to become a member for like $1.99. You can also super chat, Cash App, PayPal, super sticker, whatever. But if you happen to be a member, do me a favor and hit those emojis. There's an alien emoji too, exclusive. So do that. Do it right now. Thank you very much, Astrid. So let's give her some more love right there.
Coming from, would you consider banning the sale of them from some of the companies?
That's what they
that
want.
make the
They want
drones?
Well, we
ban
first
the
have to-
sale. There
Where
we
these
go.
are coming from, would you consider banning the sale of them from some of the companies that make the drones?
Well, we first have to see what they are.
They
I'm
want
gonna buy one.
sales. They want to ban the fucking sales of drones. That's what they want to do.
Yeah,
Fuzz.
I'm gonna go buy one now, just because federal government doesn't want me to.
That's what they want to do. They want to ban it. There it is. That's why I made that video yesterday. Matthew says, "Come on, Alf, save us." But who's going to save the cats, Matthew? Thanks for being
Right.
here for 46 months. Hearts for you, Matthew. The cats. Alf eats cats. I don't know if I'm a fan of that.
We have to see what drones they are, where they're coming from. Are they U.S. drones? Are they coming from? No one thinks they're from a foreign government, and no one thinks they're doing harm right now. But
Okay.
So-
He just said they're not from a foreign entity or whatever. Hold on a second. Let me see this quote.
they're from a foreign government, and no one thinks they're doing harm right now. Where they're coming from? Are they U.S. drones? Are they coming from? No one thinks they're from a foreign government, and no one thinks they're.
What do you mean no one thinks they're from a foreign government? They just said it the other day. Someone thought it was Iranian.
Yeah, who's no one? Seriously, I'm just wondering.
Okay, no one thinks they're from a foreign government. Okay. So that leaves two things. American or alien? Which one? I think
Right.
they're aliens.
Right?
Doing harm right now by tracking the patterns. But we certainly want to first get the answers to the questions, and then we'll take further action.
Are you in touch with the companies that make them?
We don't know they don't know what they are, so we don't know the companies. There are hundreds of companies. All
They don't know what they are. Or should we not think? We should not. I thought you had a picture of it, man. He has a picture of it. And each company makes their drones differently, by the way. They don't look the same. We don't know what they are, but here's a picture of it, Fuzz.
He showed it like 7 times too.
all over the globe that make drones. We don't know which ones these are. This radar will help us find out which they are, and then we can go talk to the companies.
Senator, everybody who has a drone, especially in the media, right? These drones are being watched constantly. So how is it that you have drones that nobody knows anything about?
Well,
I just discovered what drones are. I have a picture of one right here. You want to see? You want to see?
If he grabs it, I'm gonna lose it if he shows it again.
Well, the dude, look, the media is really drilling him. Like, no one believes this shit. Like,
No.
touch, bro. Like, seriously.
No.
they've happened in the last few weeks, and there is technology that can detect them, and that's what we're urging to happen right now.
So in other words, you're saying that these drones are not registered, like normal.
Correct.
These
There
are
is no
unregistered drones.
there is no system. This is what our legislation helps do. There's no system for registering any drone.
Okay.
You have, as long as the drone
Yeah, there is.
is not near an airport or a
But it closed an airport.
military base, as long as it is flying below a certain level altitude, people have
So it's okay to fly over civilians. Fuck the civilians. At least the military could defend themselves.
a right to fly them. And you can go to a park and some people are flying drones.
Size of an
Sir, as
SUV?
the author of the UAP amendment in the 2024 National Defense Authorization
Yes.
Act, you, among anybody, should be calling these what they are.
Ooh.
We don't know they're drones, correct? They are UAPs. Why?
We don't-
Why aren't they being called UAPs?
Because we don't know if there are UAPs. We don't.
Oh my god! They're fucking aliens, man! Now they're aliens! We don't know if they're UAPs. Did you hear that, Fuzz?
This guy needs to take his seat and stop doing
Big though.
videos.
He's popular.
He's awful.
No, he literally said these are UAPs. He says he doesn't know, bro. He says he doesn't know if these are drones when he had the picture.
I know.
He doesn't know if they're. He had the picture literally. He goes, "This is what." He goes. He literally, folks. You guys were here. Most of you were here. He literally said. "This is what's up there," and he showed a drone. And then 2 minutes later, he goes, "We don't know what's up there." Like literally 2 minutes apart.
Our government thinks we're idiots. We
know
do.
what they are. That's what we're trying to find out.
Identified, of course.
Nobody knows what they are. We have to
You just showed a picture. Papa Smurf.
Oh.
find out.
Senator, are
Yes.
these U.S. military drones?
We don't believe we do not believe they are U.S. military drones or the
But you don't know what they are. You just said that literally 2 seconds ago.
military would have told us that.
No, they wouldn't.
Why now? Why haven't precautions?
Well, all of a sudden, they're in the skies all over the place, and so we got to find answers. And then the legislation will provide much more authority as to where and when drones can fly. Right now, there is no authority to that because there are so many hobbyists and everybody else who flies drones. So you got to figure out how to do it.
Have you spoken with top government leaders about the possibilities involved with non-human intelligence?
We have spoken with top government leaders about finding the answers to what these are. We don't know what they are. No more, sir. Let other people.
They're aliens. No, I want that guy to ask questions.
Yeah.
Now I think these are aliens, Fuzz.
I don't know, but I just think it's funny he had the picture and said, this is a picture of a drone, and now he's saying he doesn't know what drones are.
He's saying they don't know what those things are, and he just said those things are flying everywhere. I am so confused.
He's awful.
He left open the possibility of aliens, for sure.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
When will you have a definitive answer of what these drones are, where they're coming from?
The sooner the better. We've talked to the Homeland Security and the FBI.
That's actually a dumb question. Like how he's going to answer that? We're going to have the answer in 2 hours and 15 minutes with 36 seconds. You know.
And told them we need answers quickly, and they've said this legislation will help, and they say getting the robins in the area will help.
Senator, drones are required to have digital license plates. Why has hasn't there been any public?
There's the laws on where and when and who can fly drones are rather limited, and this legislation will make it greater. Will help make it greater. Yes, we'll take one more and then we got to go.
Governor Hochul came out with a statement just about 40-50 minutes ago saying that in response to her calls for additional resources, federal partners are deploying a state-of-the-art drone detection system in New York State.
We need the Robin system here. That's what we're asking
You love
for.
to say Robin.
We don't
Talk to her, so I can't tell you. I don't know.
We can talk to you. She's
Yeah.
calling for the passing the counter UAS authorities.
That's the bill that I talked about. Okay. Okay. Thank you, folks. I got to go.
Is the Robin?
Yes, you didn't get one.
Is the Robin another?
The Robin is a 360-degree type radar.
That will peep into your daughter's bathroom at night. Because we need that.
Can fly on a plane. It's not a drone, but it can fly on a drone. It can fly on an airplane. It can go anywhere. But
yeah, and it could see everyone's fucking private business, man.
Like we're gonna hand it over to the FDA after.
Yeah, you could look into people's homes. That's what it sounds like. Does it not? What does he call it?
The Robin.
Yeah, the Robin. Robin sounds like, the kind of Robin I don't want to look at me going to the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't they just call it Tom? Some crazy stuff I'm hearing here. What did I miss? You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Mystery as frustration grows and grows over the.
By the way, what channel are you on? Pimp your channel. Go for it.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Fuzz the Piney. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, I do have some drone footage. Luckily, now that I'm hearing all this, I can't see them from my house because I have too many trees. It's too forested. So I had to go out to the farmlands, and I saw them everywhere. They're everywhere. There was one really low too, right over my car. So if you want to watch that, check it out.
Can you hear? You're from New Jersey, just for people who are just.
Yeah.
Could you hear them? Like, could you hear the engine?
No, couldn't hear anything.
They're too far, right?
Well, no, one of them was like really low, like right over my car. My neighbor's drone, I can hear it. It sounds like a bee.
How big was the one over your car?
Like car sized, and it had the red and green lights.
That's not legal. You can't even get those.
No.
Did you see any of them that were really high up?
Oh, most of them were. Yeah.
Does it seem like they were high enough to be hit by a helicopter or a plane?
Probably. Yeah.
See, that's yeah.
Yep.
The lack of answers here. Information remains scarce, even as some officials now say they have seen the drone.
That's what it looks like.
News Nation's Rich McHugh joins us live from New York this morning with more. Rich, you've been talking to a lot of different people, a lot of different sources about these drones. Where have they been seen? What are officials saying this morning? We need the latest.
Good morning, Marky. So this is just such a baffling story. We're a month into this whole intrigue, and the
folks, take a guess. When is this going to end?
When the government gets control, I guess.
What do you think? No, I mean the drone story. What do you think? Oh, compliments will get you everywhere, Hope. Thank you for that. When do you think we're going to get an answer, like a press conference or something?
We're not.
Or not?
No.
Folks in the comments, what do you think is more interesting, the drones or Luigi? Let me know in the comments.
sightings is increasing. Military installations are now reporting them. Airports are now reporting them, and so few answers from actual federal officials. Ohio's Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, they closed their airspace due to drones. Stewart Airport.
All those Stewart International Airport closed. Nothing to see here. Move along. Everything's great.
New York shut down their runway for an entire hour due to drone activity. The Department of Defense has confirmed sightings at Picatinny Arsenal and Naval Weapons Stations Earl in New Jersey, but defense officials say they have no intel that indicates these drones are malicious or for a foreign actor. But they're
breaking rules.
Same time, they say they don't know where they're from. Now, I spoke with a sheriff of Ocean County, New Jersey. His team is sending up their drones to investigate. He says he got a call from an officer who called 911 after seeing 50 of them come off the ocean.
Yeah,
which
nothing to
ended
look
up
at
getting
here.
the Coast Guard involved. Take a look.
50. That was my reaction also. There were 50 that were coming off the ocean.
And this is a sworn officer.
Sworn officer, yes.
Oh,
We
my
contacted state police, we contacted the FBI, we contacted the Coast Guard, at which point the Coast Guard went out with their boat and they reported seeing 13 following their boat. And then the Coast Guard also advised that they went over them about 300 feet and had a wingspan of about 8 feet.
Now, when we were reporting in Red Bank, New Jersey, we received numerous tips, video tips from residents like this, who say they kept seeing flying objects.
That's
like the one
during
you
the
see
day,
here,
though.
like right over Red Bank, New Jersey. We filmed a few miles away, several spots not far from Naval Weapons Station Earl, and we're quite sure we were seeing the same unusual stuff that people had been reporting. Low flying, appear to hover above residential areas. Over the past few days,
They're probably flying during the day, but we can't see them.
Right.
Maybe even more.
Looked at flight radar during those hours in proximity to where we were. It did not show planes overhead. There were planes nearby. Away, though. I also spoke with multiple drone and aviation experts and asked them to look at our footage in the spirit of transparency. A CEO of a drone company told me he believes they're planes, what we were seeing. But I spoke with an aviation expert, a pilot of 43 years, both military and commercial. He said the exact opposite, that he sees drones. So bottom line, Marky, we don't know. We simply don't know. And it's what makes this story so difficult to report and why we...
When I saw a bunch of drones at EDC, I gotta say, Fuzz and everyone watching, they could do some awesome shit. Like the maneuvers, like yeah, it could be mistaken for alien. But I will also say that a lot of them crashed and fell. And we're not seeing too many of them crash.
Yeah, but when they crash, you never hear about what happens when they crash. So,
Yeah, but they're not picking them up. The authorities aren't picking these up.
well, apparently one crashed out here in the Pine Barrens and the state police were on a hunt for it.
Yeah.
So either they never, and we never heard anything else. So either they never found anything, or because the Pine Barrens is so dense, or they did and they're just not saying anything.
There's another one.
For almost a month,
You hear
swarms
this?
of drones,
Mhm.
the size of
Yeah.
cars, have been spotted over parts of New Jersey.
I'll mute them. This is New Jersey, but man, that one on the far left side. Hold on. I guess I won't.
Swarms of drones, the size of small cars, have been spotted
The
over
one on the
parts of
far
New
left
Jersey,
looks like a plane.
alarming local residents.
I look to my left and I see two big drones. They were propeller driven, going very slowly.
And unnerving lawmakers who say they popped up in at least 10 counties. The issue brought to a meeting Wednesday, attended by roughly 100 mayors and state representatives.
And still no answers. Wow. Imagine if there's a real problem, like a real emergency.
Yeah, we're gonna be screwed.
I mean, I'm not saying that this is not, but oh my God.
America, somebody can start flying drones and we have no clue what's going on.
Garden state leaders say they're confounded by the federal government's response and that of their own governor, who's preaching calm. Perhaps even more concerning, military officials say they've documented at least 11 unauthorized drone incursions over nearby Picatinny Arsenal, a weapons development center. And President
Yeah, that's nothing to look at here.
Elect Trump's Bedminster Golf Club is also in the area. Local police are launching their own drones into the sky to give chase. So far, the mysterious drones continue to elude them.
There's another one.
Can you comment on the drones?
We already talked about this.
New Jersey.
He's probably been asked a million times. Let's see what this guy's take is. Wait, do we have an option here of things that...
There it is. The drones explained. Okay, this is the real reason it's happening. Pay close attention. Russia launched their Hazel missile. Okay, their ICBM without a nuclear capped warhead. They've done it twice now. Okay, those are demonstrations. It's what's called saber rattling. It's letting the West and NATO know that they have weapons.
Yeah, if it's the ones he's talking about, man, those were
Yeah.
supersonic speed, man.
Yeah.
That we haven't seen in action before. Shortly after that, without escalating the military conflict, the United States secret mission departments, our CIA, NSA, National Homeland Security, Space Force, we said, oh yeah? Well, we're going to launch 100,000 drones over our own nation. Okay. And what's going to happen is they're going to fly below radar. You're not going to be able to track them because that's what we've been doing over the last 15 years, besides our military contracts of, F-22 Raptors and F-35s. It's literally, they went after drone warfare. That's why we've been seeing it in Ukraine. So what happened was the United States military said, oh yeah, you've got missiles? We'll launch drones you can't track via radar because of their angular, manufacturing platforms like our Blackbirds. We'll fly them over our own missile sites to show that the people here who are armed to the teeth can't shoot them down, can't do anything about it. And we'll demonstrate to the rest of the world on our own social media platforms that hundreds of thousands of people are seeing it and there's nothing they can do about it. We just flexed on the whole world.
All right. All right. I get it. What do you think of that?
I get it too. It makes a lot of sense. At the same time, maybe they should have flexed in a different way because now all the population is PO'd at the federal government.
They don't care. They don't care if we're pissed, but
without
They will eventually.
a single weapon. That is what has happened. And if you don't think that, I'd like to hear a better theory, because the United States military says they're not worried about it. It's because it's us. Okay? It's
I'm sure there's
Makes a lot of sense.
drone drop. Yeah, doubt it. Doubt it.
Yeah. That's also fake, that one.
Yeah, it's too clear.
Yeah. That's real.
You think that's real?
Yeah. That's exactly like the one that I saw. It's real.
What about this? Fireworks. SpaceX.
I don't know what that was. It's a good idea, though. We could use fireworks instead of pew-pews.
TikTok's probably going crazy. Okay, one more here.
It's the point of almost insanity. You think about a United States senator who has to go out with the local police to look for drones. That's where a United States senator is getting information. We had a briefing from the state police, the colonel in the state police. He was frustrated. He had no idea where these drones are coming from. Not only did I call for a limited state of emergency and the FAA shutting down the airspace for drones, but also having the Department of Defense come in and answer questions. If the Department of Defense doesn't know where the origins...
It's funny when you see all these like older tough guys come out of the woodwork, right? Like ex-military general. It's like something out of Rambo.
...are for these so-called drones, then we're in trouble. How can the Department of Defense not provide information to the public? This is a shock to me. You know, I have a general belief in government, but this is taking me to the end of my belief that government is really being honest. So my guess is there is information, but they're holding it back. And now what you have is panic. Originally, some questions.
I don't know. Are you panicked?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
not really.
I'm ready for whatever comes, but that's just me. I know a lot of people around are panicked. I was at the Wawa, which is like our New Jersey convenience store all over the state. And some girl was taking pictures on the car next to me before she got in. She's like, see him, see him, see him. And
So, folks, there you go. You can continue talking about the drones if you like in the comments. We're having a nice stream here. If you're wondering about the car chase from earlier, it's still a standoff. Look. This is still, wait, is it still live? Yeah. The guy's still in the car.
they can't just drag him out? Like,
No, you know what I'm going to do that's funny? I'm going to start a new live just for that.
yeah.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me set it up. No, that the guy is still in there. Now they're flashing the light. Oh, it's going to end right now.
Oh, wait. Yeah, here he comes.
That's it.
Yep. Better put your hands up, buddy.
Oh, no, he goes back in the car. He's messing with them. He's messing with them. He's messing with the sheriffs. This has been going on for like 3 hours.
It's like, it's time. Just grab him. Seriously.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So has he been coming out of the car and then going back in?
Right.
What's up, Heather? Thank you, Heather, for the support. Hearts for Heather in the comments. Does the guy have snacks in there? My gosh. Something you don't see in Jersey.
You can't have this in New Jersey because there's so many people that it's just gridlock all the time, 24/7 on our highway.
No, but this is LA. They always have gridlock.
Right, but
we're watching a car chase, the conclusion. And I understand if you're tired, if you have to go, let me know. I've kind of kidnapped you here on the stream, Fuzz.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I appreciate it. Hold on, let me see what I can do here. Wow. So this guy, imagine if we would have been waiting before, because I gave you all the option, wait until the car chase is over. And then we go back to the drones. We'd be waiting here. 2 hours.
Drag him out.
Huh?
Just drag him out next time he comes out.
If he has a weapon, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know they've grabbed people and subdued them before with weapons.
Oh, there they go! There they go!
See, I told you. Just grab them. Yep. Good job.
Wow.
They probably used that as their break that whole time.
Wow, that was crazy. I don't know what they're thinking, really.
They were just hanging out for a while. That's why I didn't do anything yet. They finally did it though.
Well, let's conclude it with this. Is another school bank pew pew. Here's the did you hear about this one?
No.
Yeah, this is Christian school, another pew pew. Let's see the beginning of the press conference. If we have audio.
Again, I would normally start by saying good afternoon.
Yeah, it's low a little
If
bit.
it's too low, I'll wait till later because this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But a safe place as well, and we're going to continue to do that.
Yeah, we'll watch that later. We'll watch that later. Either way, Fuzz, last thoughts for the drones, and then we're gonna end the stream.
I mean, I've seen them, so I know they're real and I know they exist. Everyone's saying, "Oh, it's planes on my videos." I'm like, no, there's no planes right now over military airspace, which I live next to Fort Dix, Fort McGuire, like, so it's just drones. And I saw a low one. It was like car sized, like people have been saying. They are drones. I don't understand why that guy showed the picture of the drone and then said he didn't know what they were. That was like the biggest laughing stock moment I've seen in a long time. And that's my final thought.
Yeah. Also, quick reminder, folks, we are on Rumble. We're almost at 1,100 subs there. So make sure to go to Rumble, search for Nerd Report on Rumble. I'm dropping the link in the comments. So we are going to have exclusive videos over there on Rumble. Video quality there is amazing. You could actually get the app for your TV. So work on that. RUMBLE. Are you on Rumble?
I think so. I downloaded it just for Nerd Report.
Yeah, you should do it there.
Yeah.
Nerd Report on Rumble. I dropped the link in the comments. All right, we're gonna end this stream. Make sure to check out your channel, Fuzz the Piney, right?
Yeah.
I got it right. I love that. All right, we're gonna do some videos over there pretty soon.
Yep.
All right, sounds great. Keep in touch.
Okay.
Nerd out. Bye, everyone.
Bye.